Over the last few days, we had the opportunity to attend and review a couple of firearms training classes here in Tucson, Arizona, put on by Michigan Defensive Firearms Institute. MDFI is brought down to Tucson by Tucson Guns, a local gun shop. So we want to thank them. We want to thank Steve Fisher, the instructor, Casey, his assistant, and we want to thank his students for the last couple of days who've let us poke cameras on their faces, get in the way, and generally be a nuisance on the range. We do appreciate their patience. What we hope our videos will accomplish here is to show what modern firearms training is like. Of course, seeing what it's like training with Steve is going to be obvious, and he's quite a character. He makes training a lot of fun. He does a lot of training, so he has a lot of information to give, and he's worked with a lot of gear, so he really knows what works, he knows what doesn't, he's not afraid to tell you, and he'll answer the questions. If you ask him, he has an agenda. He sticks to it for the most part, but he lets the classes be sort of dynamic, so it's really a pleasure taking classes with him. The classes are usually a mix, maybe half the class to a quarter of the class are returning students, where usually the majority of the class are new students. Usually about 30% of a class is law enforcement or military, so most of the class is usually just regular guys, looking to get more skills with their firearms. And what we want to do with these videos is not necessarily be a how-to or even just a documentation of his class. What we want to do is show what firearms training is like these days and get rid of any misconceptions that might be out there. So there'll be a series of videos. We've got a bunch of them to post. It'll take a couple of days. Give us feedback. Let us know what you think.
The guys and gals of GunWebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching GunWebsites.com.